Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are very excited for an interesting day in the market. We finally got the Bank of Japan interest rate decision. We've been talking about this for really over a year now at this point. The situation with with Japan, the carry trade, the over levered nature of this trade out in the market. And we were hinting at this earlier in the week that, again, it did make sense to hedge an event like this just because of what happened last time. But as you guys kind of know, after we called the USD JPY move, the implications in the US market really to a T, back last summer, what you might have realized about that time period is that nobody was really talking about Japan, the yen, the carry trade, the unwind, and repatriation. Now they are. And when that happens, and you see, like we saw this week, and really last week as well, about a 90% probability, is kind of dictated by the market, that we were going to get that 25 basis point rate hike by the Bank of Japan. The market kind of already understands that. And obviously, they are going to make sure that their positions aren't going to get completely out of whack, and basically need to get margin called on that event that everybody was expecting to happen. So, we do have the FOMC next week. So we do have the Fed coming out next week. I believe we also have PCE, the Fed's preferred metric of inflation, next Friday. So next week is a really big week, data packed week. And then I believe the following week is non-farm payroll. So it's usually the first Friday of the month. I got to take a look at the calendar. But yeah, then we also have February 1st, where a lot of these tariffs are going to go through. So we have a very, very eventful time period coming up in the market, guys. But again, I got to give a shout out to all of you guys in the private community there. Oh my God, the gains that you guys have been making this week. Daniel, shout out to you. 2,400% on that arm trade to the upside. We had Todd also. I mean, I'm just highlighting the big ones. I know everybody was printing. Todd, 750% on BYON 2 days ago. And then so many of you guys just came out yesterday, even though I was telling you guys, be careful. It's a wild child. UPST with that absolutely massive move for you guys. I mean, I was seeing most of you guys being up like 300, 400%. Congratulations. That's what we do, ladies and gentlemen. So, team, it is that time of day again. Say good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, I'd love to receive some good mornings over here. If you guys are new to the private community or even new to the stream here, new to the channel, let me know. I'd love to welcome you guys in here. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Costs you nothing to do it, but it helps me out a whole lot in spreading these streams out to as many people who actually want to learn how to have long-term success in the market. As you guys can see by the title, stop day trading, do this instead. Swing trading with using information to your advantage, guys. Again, I can sit here and scream it from the rooftops all day long about how all of you guys could have so much more success in the markets if you were to just operate in the market that way. But again, maybe you're not feeling enough pain just yet, trying to scalp for pennies and losing all your money on these really short time frames. So we have a lot of really interesting setups for today. Let's do our little bit of a roll call. We're going to get into these here. You guys in the Discord already all have the pre-market plan, kind of what I'm looking at here. But there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. And again, always, you guys got questions, let me know. That's what I'm here to do. So, we got a lot of people. Glass Guy, I've been over there in like a year and a half. Let's see who we got in here. Let's do our little bit of a roll call. Everybody say your good mornings. We got Gerald, Giovanni, we got Todd, Ian, Garrett, Sam, Be Free, DJ, Yeet, Alex, Rogue, Gerald. Let's see. Sir Captain, what's up? And join the group. Welcome, 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 welcome. Angel, BTD. Let's see who else we got. Aeroless, Michael, Starsky, ICR, Jackie, Eddie, Cole, Benjamin, Rycack, Wrecker, Ralph, Ambitious, Logan, Jeremy, Glassguy, Cameron. Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Check out AMD. Of course, I'll check. Yeah, we can do that first, actually. I'm actually gonna give you guys a little something special on the stream today too. You guys will see that in a second here. AMD, I mean, I'm not interested in right now. Also, earnings is coming up. You guys know that I own a bunch of this. It's not. Oh, also, AMD is not my biggest position anymore. I forgot about this. AMD is not my biggest position. Also, you guys are slacking really hard on the like button right now. That's crazy. That's crazy. I come out here and give you guys multi-hundred and 1,000% gains all the time, and you guys aren't gonna hit the like button. All right. TBCH, yeah, TBCH is a nasty setup there. We're gonna take a look at that, guys. There are so many of them. The one thing I do want to talk about too is, for those of you guys that are new coming in and operating in the market this way, there's a lot of like and I used to say this a lot when it was just the courses. The way that I designed this system, the way that I trade, it eliminates all of the normal beginner like retail trader mistakes that people make. Over leveraging, FOMO, everything. But FOMO is really the one that I want to like focus on right now very quickly. The only reason, and I said this to Giovanni in the general chat this morning, the only reason why you will ever have FOMO when you're looking at the market is your lack of confidence in there being more epic setups forming in the near future. Those of you guys that have hung around here for a long enough period of time, you know, like, yeah, there might be like a couple of days where there's not really much going on, but there's always an epic A plus setup coming right around the corner, which is very, very important. Palantir. All right. So Palantir is an interesting one. So I would say here, so I gave this to everybody sub 16. I know a lot of you guys were buying it, continuing to add your positions up at like 20, 25, 30, things like that. My average was in the low 15s. I sold all of my position at 71. So the reason for that, one of the reasons for that is like I didn't have enough of it because well, you guys saw I kept trying to buy more at like 14.50, 25, and I just couldn't get these cash secured puts to get exercised. Because of that, I mean, again, I still was sitting on a really nice gain, but what I think about a lot of the time when I'm considering something for like a longer mid to long term investment is um where is that capital best spent or kept? Do I think that Palantir has a higher likelihood of doubling from here? Or do I think that I could go out and use that capital that's in Palantir and go find something else that has a higher likelihood of doubling from current prices? In my opinion, there's other opportunities out there that I could go take advantage of. So I sold at 71. I would like to own this company again, but I would really like to get some share purchases down sub like 50 or 60. So that's kind of my thoughts there. Just kind of going through some of the other setups here. I mean, again, you guys saw what I did on Roku yesterday. That was filthy. I scaled out a decent amount of that if you guys were following me on Twitter. Crowd, I'm still riding these freebies with stops at break even. This was another epic setup here. Uber is a potential one for today. I don't know if I'm going to touch this here just because these candles are freaking me out a little bit. I'd like to see a little bit more consolidation here on Uber. So I'm probably going to leave this alone. But my absolute favorite setup for today is Adobe and really into next week as well. I love how Adobe looks here. Let's see here. Good morning. Yes, if you're new and experienced FOMO, that's where it stops. Yes, Kim. There's always the next setup incoming. Yeah, there is. So again, I mean, we can talk about this very quickly, but we'll talk about it a little bit later. Guys, if you guys want to come in, join the private community. You guys have seen I've been posting the gains everywhere. I can't stop posting. There's so many of you guys just having such crazy amounts of success swing trading with us. Like when I started this group back in September, like, yeah, I kind of knew that you guys were all going to crush it because I saw the results from you guys in the courses, but seeing you guys crush it this way has been absolutely phenomenal. So everybody gets their first month for 50% off by using code TRADE. It's only $30. You get access to both the educational courses, the Day Trading Mastery course and the Swing Kings course, the private live streams, the full list of stocks and cryptos that are about to explode before they do, private live streams. I think I said that. The macro research reports, the single stock research reports, what else is in there? Pre-market plans, everything. You have full access to me to answer all of your questions. But yeah, again, at the end of February, prices are going to be going up significantly. So if you guys want to lock in this lower price, and get 50% off your first month, make sure you guys hop in before then. So that's kind of what we're looking at today. Yields, the 10-year is in an interesting spot right now. We've talked about this a decent amount. Coin's another one of one. I like that. If it's running though, I'm probably gonna leave it alone. I kind of like where that is right here. So the 10-year is at an interesting spot. This is potentially forming a nice little head and shoulders on the daily here. But you do have this really interesting zone that you got to break through if you want to see yields continue lower between like 4.45 to like 4.5. That's really where you have to get through. It's kind of lining up with this neckline here that you could end up forming. So you guys kind of know, I think at this point, that a lot of the bond calls that I make are pretty accurate. The last big one that I made for you guys was the day before the September FOMC meeting, where I called the top in the bond market, which is the bottom in yields. And then the next day is actually when Stanley Druckenmiller initiated his bond short. So it's always nice to have one of the most successful macro investors of all time going along with your thesis as well. But with the bond market right now, it's really going to. So this move right here is really going to be determined. What happens next is going to be determined by what happens next Wednesday at the FOMC meeting, because it's possible that you end up seeing the Fed. I don't want to call it capitulation, but kind of walking back a little bit of what they did in December. We've talked about this a decent amount. That you joined last night and started watching the videos. That's awesome, Blaze. Again, you got any questions? Let me know, man. Let me know. Yeah, a lot of you guys are coming in. Again, make sure you guys secure this lower price, because you're never going to get this price again. And those of you guys that have been around for a long enough period of time, everybody that takes action fast and comes in when I offer these deals, you guys are always taken care of. There's no upselling, none of that nonsense. Like, you guys know, you guys that got the courses and everything, you guys are in there for free. So again, it's always going to like benefit you guys to, again, take advantage of these deals, because the deals get less and less and less every single time. So, but going back to the Fed, the members of the Federal Reserve are being very intellectually dishonest with their forecast for 2025 right now. Yeah, yin is looking good. I kind of want to buy more yin. Wow, shout out to you guys on the like button already hitting 50 likes. Thank you guys, I appreciate that. But the Fed, in my opinion, is being pretty intellectually dishonest because they're cherry picking policy. So what I mean by that is, at the last FOMC meeting and in the minutes, you really saw the Fed cite tax and immigration policy. So tariffs, tax cuts, and then immigration policy, obviously, as being inflationary, and one of the reasons why the Fed moved their projections for rate cuts in 2025 from 100 basis points to 50, which is, again, why the market started to sell off a little bit more aggressively than it really needed to into the end of the year. But what they're failing to realize, too, is that if you think about the job market and the size of the government potentially getting smaller and the hiring freeze, well, you have to think about what that does to non-farm payrolls. Like, if you see a like government worker numbers go down, like a lot of what this job growth has been in the government sector. So what does that do to the unemployment rate? Well, it goes up. So if the Fed's dual mandate is price stability and maximum employment, they're really only focusing on one thing there, which is why I've been talking about, like, especially as we were moving up here in yields, that we were probably getting close to the top. So I do think this is going to be the local top here, but we'll see. We will see. BTCS, I could take a look. It's an interesting setup. Regional banks, I mean, oh, sorry, I can't say that yet. I think I have something potentially special for you guys. I have this little trip I have to go on in February, a little work trip. Not for this stuff, obviously. And I might be able to get something special going for you guys. Maybe not during that trip, but the following week, because there is a person that wants to start talking to people. So this is an interesting setup. I like this. If I were to look at this chart here and I was forced to take a trade, I probably won't end up trading this, but if I was forced to, I'd look for longs above 367. That's what I would look for. From seasonal jobs from December, I could have. I mean, a little bit could have been seasonal, but usually you see that in the summer, not necessarily the winter. Costco's another one, Kim. I think I put this in the watch list section for you guys. Yeah. Keep an eye on Costco. That could be a very interesting one here. Roku, I've got a decent sized position on Roku. Would love to see that move up today. We do have a volatility zone up here for you guys. Those of you guys that have hung around on the streams, I think you guys have seen how nasty these volatility zones can be. So we'll see what happens, guys. It's going to be an interesting day. Oh, wow. You guys are going nuts on the like button today. Thank you. I appreciate that. So let's have a good day, team. Again, I'm not looking to do anything crazy. I kind of have a lot of positions now. I am hedged too. Really just because of Japan, and I was a little worried about it, but not really worried. Mainly because everybody was talking about it. Um, when everybody starts talking about stuff, guys, like I don't like to say it this way, but when the normies are talking about the yen carry trade, it's probably not a big deal anymore. Unless it would have been a big deal if they did like a 50 basis point hike, not a 25. Just saying. If the hike was more than what was expected, it would have been a big deal. But they came right in at expectations. Japan's inflation numbers were very high, higher than expectations on headline. Core was right at expectations though, which is interesting. Does coin look okay? Coin looks great, Ben. Coin looks. Shout out to Ben. Ben, I'm gonna be a little tough on you just because of what you did yesterday. Um, we can't have you chasing like that. Again, watch the videos and again, make sure like there's no need to FOMO because if you miss the Roku, which again, like I know you guys were a little annoyed by Roku yesterday. You guys were all in UPST. Leave me alone. um, but like the time between when one of you guys said Roku and then I put it in the watch list section and then it broke was probably 5 minutes. So it's not like there was not really anything to do on that one. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'd love to see this thing get up to like 85 today. Be nice on Roku. You need the discipline. Oh, you'll get it because the way that I like to. No, I know. Pep looks okay. Pep looks good, I think, from what I've seen. I just probably won't trade it. Yeah, Ben, the thing that you'll learn is like, and this is what I used to say all the time, is like once you understand this the system and especially what we do around here, and then you finally realize that it's better than anything else that you've ever seen. With the swings that we take and the way that we operate in the market using information to our advantage, it's the only edge that matters and that will ever work over the long period of time. It'll make you feel sick thinking about doing anything else. Yeah, alpha or I don't know. If I were to do something on coin, it's very possible that I size it for zero, like yesterday. Size it for zero and then maybe take next week. That's a possibility. That does happen. So and we'll see. We'll see if it wants to get going. I believe I gotta look at this. I believe Bitcoin's looking all right. Yeah, Bitcoin's looking pretty good here. I have a really funny. So you guys saw one of the tweets I put yesterday. I think that's an epic. I think I'm gonna make that a reel or a TikTok. I think that's gonna be fun. Well, because the problem is, see, it's not really built for like you guys on Twitter because I don't think you guys get the joke, but like Instagram and TikTok will definitely get it. Like the tweet, this is the tweet. It was for example, day traders, their favorite time frame, 15-second. What do? Try not to have an aneurysm. That night in their parents' basement watching ICT, alone, blowing accounts, by themselves with him. Why? Because they studied, bro. Like it's such a good one. I just don't think you boomers in the live chat are gonna get it. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, today's gonna be fun, guys. Let's see what we get. We got some open positions. So I want to see kind of how everything goes here. Obviously, there's a lot of amazing setups, but going into an FOMC and PCE week, obviously, I'm not trying to go crazy. Outlook on Bitcoin. Blaze, if you watched the most recent video, or sorry, the second most recent video on my YouTube channel here, I do all when I talk about like XRP and stuff, I always talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin looks nasty here, guys. It looks really good. Like you get this break to the upside, it looks filthy. Do you use the setups even if stocks are at or near all-time high? In some cases. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. What's gonna tell me whether or not I can do that is how the market looks, Ben. So if the market looks toppy, no, I won't do it. Tatted, I will never get a tattoo. It has to do with the market. Like I think Ben, you might not have been around for this because you're new, but my favorite setups are ones that look like, well, let's actually pull up. Hold on. I mean, yes, this is like downtrend flips the downtrend, starts to consolidate. Those are my favorite setups. But if you guys want to see an example of an A+ setup, I'll show you. You guys want to see an example of an A plus patterns? Dude, that video is great. Um, I gotta send that to somebody. I don't think they're gonna find it funny though. So that's why I haven't sent it to them. All right, you guys want to see an example of it? Literally an A plus setup right here. 30. This is U.S. Steel. Remember years ago how I got slapped on steel, and then I got it back a couple years later. This is an example. This is literally I could not. We're not going to look at this just because it has earnings on the 30th, but this is textbook. Would you recommend MES versus MEQ for someone newer to futures? Yeah, don't be trading NQ. I like ES. If I'm day trading, if at all, which 95% of what I do is swing trading, which is what all of you guys should be doing. It is mind-boggling to me that more people don't trade the way that like we do with the swings and nailing these like big 500 to 1,000% gainers and just try and scalp for pennies with no edge on small time frames. Fighting the PhDs at Citadel and high frequency trading algorithms. I don't get it. Logically speaking, it's going to be very hard for anybody to convince me that day trading is ever going to be better than swing trading. And every single person, all right, live chat right now. All of you guys have focused on day trading for a significant period of time and swing trading. Which one's better? What do I do for work? This, bro. This is what I do. I trade. Everybody in the live chat right now, what's better? Swings or day trades? Tell them. Let them know. Let them know. And you can say your reasons why. But yeah, the steel chart is nasty. Also leaping. Yeah. So this is an example of a textbook A plus setup here. I'm not going to touch it just because it has earnings, but that's a good example of one. Let's see. Swing trading. See. Pay attention or pay a premium, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Less stressful. I'm telling you. Hey, you probably want to listen to the guy that's calling 1,000%ers all the time. Like LTMP. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, less stressful. It's way less stressful. So I'm gonna throw the link to join the private mentorship community in here, guys. For those of you guys that still need to hop in, make sure that you use code TRADE to get 50% off your first month. It's literally only $30 for your first month. Go read the reviews. I only have 5-star reviews for a reason. You guys know what you get in there. Prices are going up significantly at the end of February. If you want to lock in this lower rate right now, make sure you do so. But let's have a good day. We got what? 7-ish minutes to go. Yeah, Roku's looking okay. Where's crowd? These are freebies. I'd love to see crowd run and take these highs here. 389. That'd be nice. I mean, that's kind of my next take profit area there on crowd. Sell like 2/3 of what I have left. That was a really good trade. Was that 2 days ago, I think? Swinger parties. Less aneurysms, more gains. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. So let's do it, man. Let's have a good day. It's also funny too. Like I'll see this. People are used to such nonsense in like the trading space. Like I'll see questions from you guys, and it takes me a lot to not be like, what? And just like say something stupid. But people will be like, what do I need to have on my chart? Like, what's on my chart? Do I need to put this? Do I need this? Do I need it? No, you need nothing. Zero. It's beautiful. Also, I saw somebody. Okay. I feel like we do a good rant every Friday. Here's today's rant. Ready? I saw somebody on TikTok that has zones on their chart. Now, when face value, I didn't know what this was for a while, but I heard an explanation of it, and I almost had a stroke. I literally almost had a stroke, guys. I'm not lying. I'm not even lying here. What these zones are is a range of candle, but the time of that range is based on where. I'm going to try and say this without laughing. Okay. Sorry. The range. All right, hold on. The range of these candles based on the time. So the time at this range is based on sunrises in different time zones. And I almost had a stroke. I oh, I almost had a legitimate aneurysm. So, all right, let's focus up here. 6 minutes to go until open. Yeah, coin's getting up there. That's gonna be a weird one. We're gonna see a lot of alerts just hit right at open here, so we gotta be careful. But Adobe, I really like. You do have to be a little bit cautious of this area right here, this little bear flag that you had. So we'll see. Dude, I literally almost had a stroke. I was like, what? That's what I don't know, man. People just like uh, people just must want to lose money in the market. Seriously. I'm gonna trade the 15-second time frame. Is the same thing to me as, hi, can I go lose money, please? Oh, it hurts, man. That just hurts my head. Remax? Yeah. Okay, so Remax is another one. I like this. Remember, I already have the RKT. So I got a good entry on this. I got to buy another 1,000 shares of this. Today I could do that actually. I could actually go buy another 1,000 shares of this today if I want to. I actually might do that. Yeah, this is a good spot on RKT. I'd do that. It's a little higher than my entry if I were to do it here, but that's fine. I'd be fine with that. Remax, again, that I'm gonna just look at this as a barometer here. I'm not gonna be touching this, but AMD I don't like yet. AMD is not ready. All right, market's pushing up a little bit here. Let's see what we get, ladies. And again, team, as you guys are filtering in, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Costs you nothing to do it. Helps me out a whole lot. Spreading these streams out to some more people. Again, if you guys aren't in the private community yet, I don't know what you're doing. It's literally the only place to come and learn how to have long-term success in the market. There's nothing else. There's nowhere else. Where are you going to be able to tie in the only edge that has ever existed and will ever exist in the market to the charts and the swing trades and the position trades? Or how about this? You could either come swing with us and get these 500 to 1,000% gains, learn a bunch about the market, listen to me when I talk about these mid to long-term position trades that go up 400%, or you can go trade off of the sunrise. You can do that too. That's kind of where it is right there. It's like choose. It's like that picture where it's like which way Western something like. Yeah, I still like TME. I know you guys have been talking about this one a lot. I like it. Like that's a really good setup there. I think the chain is jacked on this one though. But I do again, there's a lot of setups. I have alerts on stuff, so we're gonna be looking at everything as everything goes into market open. So we'll see. But it's gonna be fun, guys. What kind of film are you watching on TikTok? I don't know, man. It's just the algorithm. It feeds me stuff. It's terrible. It's terrible. But I'm gonna do a fun reel in TikTok today. It's gonna be a good time. The one yesterday I thought was really fun with Nancy Pelosi, everybody's favorite insider trader. That was a fun one. So, all right, 2 minutes to go. Again, I want to see Roku come up and take this high here today, 84.97. It's like 85. I'd love to see that. That'll probably enable me to make the rest of this position even more free. Crowd, obviously. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get to 389 today. We could if the market really wants to go, but I think they're starting to push it. They're starting to push it here. Yeah, Uber's another one. I have it up right here. Yeah, we're not gonna touch this. We're not gonna touch this one. So you could still get this Uber setup into next week. You're dude, I swear, like guys, imagine being me, just sitting here being like, okay, we're gonna talk about Japan, China, emerging markets. We're gonna do this. We're gonna make sure that we have like the big picture of the market. We're gonna swing with good risk to reward, making our 500 to 1,000% gains. And then I open up my phone and they're like, oh, look at this zone based on the sunrise. And I just almost like, I don't know, man. I might lose my mind. It's really hard. It's really tough. You prefer Lizard Man here? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Ooh, here we come into this volatility zone. XRP is setting up too. Swings by far. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have 20 seconds to go until open. Let's see what this market wants to do and get after it today. Let's see. Coin. All right. Yeah, I'd actually be interested. 303.52 is that spot on coin. Uber, I don't think we're going to be able to play around with. I need Adobe on here. That's what I need. Yeah, so Adobe. Yeah, here we go. Ding, ding, ding. Market open. Here we go. UPST. Hold on. Steel. Yeah, hold on. Everything's moving here. Steel, Uber. Oh, Capri. I forgot about this one. Yeah, Capri is looking good, guys. 25.05. We're looking good. Oh, Roku's moving here. Roku's moving a little bit. So, these contracts are a little funky at open here. Oh, they're spready. That's why. So, all right, we'll see what happens with those. Coin is looking like it wants to get going here a little bit. What else did we need to look at? Oh, UPST from yesterday. You could look at it. Is it still moving? I mean, those are all free for you guys. This was such an epic move above, what was it, 66.80? Yeah, guys, this thing hit 70 yesterday. That was nuts. So again, Roku is within striking distance of getting up to that 85 area there. That'd be nice. Are we in this volatility? Oh, look. Yeah, so you're rejecting this volatility zone right here so far. We'll see what happens with it. I'm going to throw an alert at the top end of it just to see if we can get through. PDD looks like it's moving. Yeah, I kind of want to buy more yin, guys. Like, look at yin here. I mean, yin, we were buying down here, and I sold it up here. This is like in the 20s. Like, it was like 2040. I think I bought this, sold it at 51. Ooh, there goes Roku getting railed. That's not what we want to see. Where's Crowd? Crowd looking good. All right, we gotta see what happens with Beyond here. This one's interesting to me too. VZ for post earnings. I don't think they did anything. No, this is not up enough for me. Oh, look. Perfect rejection of the volatility zone so far, guys. Textbook. All right, what else do you want? Coin hasn't alerted yet. Oh, hymns? What the? Oh, whoa. Yeah, Coin's not doing it yet. So, Adobe hasn't broken it either. Where's Uber? Check, Uber. You could make the argument for above the 5-minute opening range here, but I probably wouldn't do that. Google? I don't think I like Google. We gotta look. Valero, that was I think that was an Alfie ticker. Oh yeah, Google actually looks pretty good there. Ulta? Wow, a lot of tickers here. Oh yeah. Yeah. I like Ulta here. So Ulta, I'd look at 421.40. That's where I would be looking at Ulta here. Look at that, man. I mean, I send these volatility zones to you guys in the Discord every day, and they're the filthiest thing ever. All right. Wow, you guys are crushing the like. We might hit 100 likes on the stream today, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Crowd. Again, I'd like to see this. Yeah, above 380. I like that. I want the. All right, coin starting to move a little here too. What else do we need? I don't know if I want to go sling stuff though. That's my problem here. Yeah, crowd's moving nicely. Yeah, Rafael Baba is a great setup. I've seen it. I really like this, how this looks here. It just has earnings on Wednesday, so we can't touch that. I'd love to see Roku get a nice little boost today too, especially if this market, again, you reject the volatility zone once. We'll see what happens here. If you can clear the top of it, this market could really get moving to the upside. So, and obviously that'd be fun for me. Where's our Capri? Oh, look at us, guys. Look at 421.20. 421.40. Look at Capri, guys. Oh, crowd move. That's above the highs there. That's good. Yeah, our Capris are cruising here now. That's awesome. You guys in the Discord kind of know the thesis for this trade. I have June contracts on this. If you've been paying attention on Twitter, I've outlined this. Some of you guys might think that you're following me on Twitter, but you're probably not because I created a new Twitter account in June, I think. So the new Twitter account is Short the VIX 2. We're actually almost at 1,000 followers on that one. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Coin is sneaking up there right now too. BYON is still moving. Yeah, is anybody still in that with a shares trade? You can take a look at this here. Is it still ripping? Oh my God, dude. Guys, I literally don't understand why more people don't trade like this. It's the simplest and most effective way to operate in the market ever. Yeah, Steel has earnings too. Yeah, I was just highlighting. All right, there goes coin. I was just highlighting that as like an A+ setup. It doesn't mean that we're going to trade it though. I can't. All right, hold on. I got to see if I can get coin. Ooh, I spelled that wrong. That's not good. Okay. Ooh, that's ripping. That's like $1 above entry already. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this one be. Just for now. I mean, I could just size it for 0 and just let it rip if I wanna. I could, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, coin is a wild child. I don't think I'm gonna touch that one. You have 2,000 shares of Beyond of 20%. Great guy. Beyond share. Great work, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm gonna leave coin for now. Crowd looking good. Roku just kind of flashing around there. I'm fine with that. All right, here comes ES back into this volatility zone here. Adobe's really my favorite one. So I'm gonna see how this starts to play out next week, though. This could be the one for us. What was that? Oh, ES, top of the zone. That's interesting. So again, obviously I want to see Roku push. It's not doing it right now. It's fine. We'll see what happens. RGTI. You guys love these quantums, huh? Ooh, that does look good. That does look real good there. Crowd's ripping. So again, next TP on crowd, 388, 87, 389. You have 220,000 XRP? It's a lot of XRP, bro. That's a lot. You got like what? I don't know. 500 grand of like magical internet money? It's pretty wild. Good for you though. Snappy. Yeah, crowd looks good here. I want to see if good morning all. Thank you again, Vix. Means a lot. Yeah, no problem, buddy. Hopefully you get that that scholarship there. That'd be awesome to see you get that. We really are an awesome community. Like Tor again, it's been around forever. I love Tor. Tor, Andrew, a lot of you guys. Kim, Dawn's been around forever. Michael, I'm just going off the top of my head. Like Angel, you guys have all been around forever. So, and again, I always take care of you guys. All right. So, again, you are still kind of respecting the zone here. You did tap the top of it, but again, your stop would go at like 2 ticks above it anyway. So, but I mean, if this thing starts to reverse here, that could get interesting. MTCH took off, did it? Yeah, that was an Alfie ticker. Yeah, it didn't take off. I mean, that's still looking good there, though. Where's coin? Yeah, it's back up. I mean, I don't know. It's just so wonky. You know? I don't know. Just that one's like a stressful one. I don't really want to be doing that. Yeah, you guys have all been around forever. I just I could sling it. What's this? I kind of want to sling it, you know? All right. I size for 0 on coin. This is like, I don't want to say it's a gamble, but like if that tanks, it will mean nothing to me. If it goes up, it will also probably mean nothing to me. So we'll see what happens here. So I've got a little bit of it. We'll see. Ralph. Yeah, Ralph. I forgot about Ralph. Yeah, crowd looking good. Again, I want to see this thing go. Yeah, so I got a little coin. Little bit of coin. Just a bit, little bit. Trying to make it free for next week. Again, I want to see Roku get a little action here. ES, again, if you clear the top of this, you might have some fun to the upside here, and it's starting to go. If coin gets to like 310 today, that's probably where I'd be able to make it free. We'll see. My free crowds are up 80%. My Rokus are up 60. My Capris are flashing around. So where's Capri? Back to 25. That's fine. Yeah, I want Roku back above day high. Oh, Walmart's going? Yeah, Walmart's about to hit a little alert here, guys. If you want that, you can take it. This one though is more like, I don't really think that this can burst like crazy. It could, but you could easily play this thing back up to the highs 96 from like what 94.22. You're 2 cents away. So if you want it, you're a penny away. If you want that, you can take it. Roku back up. Again, I'm not going to take everything all the time. Remember, there's Walmart. Just because like I won't have like it won't make logical sense to do so. In terms of like the risk profile out there. But Walmart's a good one. So if you want it, you can take it. It's already moving. Roku 84, that's what we want to see. I want to see a push to, yeah, here we go. I want to see a push on Roku to 85. That's what I want. We get that, I'll probably be able to make these very free. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, there goes Wally running. Crowd looking good. Capri looking good. Adobe still setting up for us. Guys, we have so many epic setups about to form. And again, make sure that what was that? Roku new highs. There we go. And again, make sure for those of you guys that have not hopped into the private community yet, make sure you guys do. Guys, it's literally like people are charging crazy numbers for stuff that isn't even as close to as good as what we're doing here. It's literally $30 for your first month. Use that 50% off code trade. That's what gets you the $30 for your first month. But again, prices are going to be going up significantly at the end of February. So make sure you guys lock in that rate now so that you don't have to pay the higher price. All right, what are these Rokus up? 94% on the Rokus right now. I actually could make these free. I just kind of wanted to sling it a little bit because remember, like I was scaling out of it yesterday, so I already have some realized gains on it. So I might modify that order down a little bit on Roku. What does that give me? Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah. I'm gonna modify that down a little. Then I can really sling it over. Yeah. Because those will be up like well over 100% if that hits. So we're good there. You don't like price discovery mode on the charts? I mean, I'm a fan of this just because of like the aggression that we're seeing. I like the aggression. Capri looking good. Wally looking really good there for you guys that took it. Where's Coin? How's that doing? I'm chilling. By myself with him. Chilling. Because I studied, bro. I quit the trade group that I was in. This is way better and cheaper. I did learn a lot for them, but better TA here. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Roku moving. Did that fill me? No. I'm about 30 cents away on the contracts from getting filled. So we'll see. Again, I'm not looking for today or next week to be a crazy week just with all the volatility we're seeing. But again, if I can get some nice money out of this, fine with me, man. Capris are looking good. Crowds are looking good. My Rokus are looking good. Next week, Ulta hasn't hit, has it? No, no, we're not touching Ulta until it gets about 421.40. Market. Oh yeah, that should do it on Roku for me. Oh, they just flashed it. You pieces of garbage. You people, you're flashing me. I don't like to be flashed. Such a tease. Not nice. Go up there. Go. Run. Go hit my target. 84.97. Crowd looking phenomenal. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Nope. Nope. I said 420. What was it? 421. I said this a few times actually. 421.39. Am I up 100% on these yet? No, that's close though. Something's moving weird here. Oh, that's what it was. That makes sense. Crowd looking good. Capri looking good. Yeah, chilling. In the war room by myself with him. Okay, sorry. I know none of this is going to make sense to you guys, but it's going to be a great video later. All right, nice little rejection here on the market. Let's see. Crowd still holding. Roku gave it back a little bit there, but this thing's looking pretty good. Got it? All right, good, Ultra. Good. I don't like to be flash. SV also see my angles. Hey, man. You don't have to point out the contradictions, you know? You don't have to try and see my feet either. Coin back down, whatever. I mean, that's a size for 0. We're going to let that go. Yeah, I know. I just, again, I don't want to trade the oils. It looks great, though. That looks really good. Oh, wait. No, this is Valeris. This is not. I thought this was Valero. Because this hit the alert earlier, I think. New TikTok video today? Yeah, it'll be a reel. I might do it. I might post it on YouTube too, but I don't know. I mean, it'll be a reel and a TikTok. I think this one's got some potential here. You think you need to research how the cycles of the moon affect your trading? If you want to lose money, yes, do that. Well, actually, hold on. That's actually not. Okay. Somebody actually said this the other day, and I was like, I thought they were joking at first, but I think that's a real thing that people do. It's not for me. Just saying. But I think there are correlations. The sunrise thing, though, is stupid. Crowd looking really good here, guys. Really, really good. Anybody still in this one? I mean, what am I up on these? 98% on the freebies right now. 84% on the Rokus. Yeah, there goes crowd. Again, next target on this is 389. 107% now on these. That's good. So again, I'd like to see Roku get up there. That'd be phenomenal. I'd love to see that. Market back up. Boom, boom. Avigo. No, we're not going to be doing anything on that. Roku flashing around, doing its thing. Crowd looking. Dude, if crowd gets here today, that would be really good. I mean, I'm not expecting this to get all the way up to 389 today, but I mean, if it wants to, give me the money. Show me the money, ladies and gentlemen. 120% on those freebies right now. That's good. That could be up at like 250 or 250% if it gets all the way up there today. Send you a message on WAP about joining your community. Oh, May, sorry, I didn't see that. Shoot me a message on Twitter or Instagram. I also, for those of you guys that I don't use Discord DMs ever, do not message me on Discord. I won't see it. It's mainly because like there's so many like weird scam accounts on Discord. It's just easier for me to just say I don't use Discord DMs. Just DM me on Instagram or Twitter. But yeah, mates, just shoot me a DM there and I'll help you out. But yeah, everybody gets their first month 50% off with code trade. Prices are going up significantly at the end of February, so make sure you guys lock that in before it's too late and you got to pay a higher price because I mean, you guys see the gains all the time. It's I can't hide them. They're everywhere. Um, but yeah, just shoot me a DM on my. All right, sweet, cool. What are yields doing? Where's my rocket? This is a setup here too. Oh, Caesars. Yeah, we haven't. I think I have an alert on it. Maybe I don't. I mean, that looks great here. That looks honestly phenomenal here. I just again, I don't know if I want to take additional positions right now with what I have. You know. I'm just kind of waiting for stuff to finalize. Roku back down. And we'll see what happens here. Ooh, Roku way back down. We'll see. Again, I've already realized profits on this. I'm just trying to make it even more free now. I do like that a lot, though, on Caesars. What are these Rokus up? Oh, my Capris are flashing around. That's why this looks stupid. Where did Capri get drilled? What happened to this? No, this is fine. What are they doing with this? SoFi hit a new high. Yeah, guys. One of the biggest benefits that you guys are gonna get within the private community there is like I'll have like probably 4 or 5, maybe sometimes more, really awesome position trade ideas. Every single year. We bought SoFi on this day right here, 650, right around that area. SoFi is now trading at 18. We're almost at a 3x on shares. Palantir was another one. Philip Morris, Yin. Uh, what else? We've got a lot of really good ones in there. So SoFi, this is looking phenomenal. Ulta's got. I don't know why I have this on here, but what would be the break? What Daily Taylor said. Where is it? Oh, I think it. Where is it? Oh, you're waiting for this one right here. 34.73. Yeah, I mean that's a good area. You could make the argument for right here though. Like this is a good spot on Caesars. Yeah, they're screwing around with my Capri contracts, but it's whatever, man. My free Rokus are up 70%. My free or they're not free. They're just they have a buffer on them. The free crowds are up 106%. Those are looking really good. So again, I've got my limit orders on Roku. If it wants to go up there, I mean, go. Palantir's ripping. Yeah, good for you guys that are still holding. Remember, when I did say that I sold, I did also put in there, you guys can do whatever you want with it. At that point, it's like if you want to make the shares free, if you want to trim a little, if you want to do nothing to it, it's perfectly fine. You can do whatever. I just thought it would be it's better to for me. Like I don't think Palantir is going to double from here. That's what that like it's if it does, it'll take a longer period of time. I'd rather put my capital into something that I know I can get better returns out of quicker, which is where my skill set comes in. Capri looking good. Yeah, screwing around. Again, I want to see Roku go take that high here and go. So I'll throw an alert there, but not the biggest fan of this candle right here. Just gonna point that out to you guys. But what else are we looking at? Crowd still looking phenomenal here, guys. Again, you get that push up to 389 today. I will be out. So we'll see. Mace, I just saw your message. I'll respond to it after. but I do have your message. Yeah, Ulta's got to hold here in order for it to keep me interested. Where is Adobe? Because this is one that I am incredibly interested in, but it obviously has to continue setting up for us. Where's Coin? Let's check back in on that thing. How's that looking? That's chilling. IWM. Yeah, I had a thought about this last night, I think. Small cap, rate set, biotech. That's what it was. Oops, I broke my desk. I want a biotech. I want one. I don't really have. I do have some exposure, I think, to biotech. Not a lot, obviously, but like I do want one. There's two that I'm interested in. Global Services PMI reported this morning. I did not. I saw it come through. That's interesting. 52.8 versus 56.5. They're all manufacturing was higher, but services is lower. The Fed's gonna have its work cut out for it next week, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Copen, I don't know anything about that one, man. I could look at the chart and tell you, but no, I don't really want anything on this. Existing home sales at 10, that'll be interesting. What biotech are you looking at? Well, I don't want to say it because I'm not buying it yet, and I haven't looked at I haven't done the research on it. I don't want to. I there's somebody that I interact with that is a very, very, very good expert in the biotech space that I have to run these by them first, or just ask which ones do they like, and then go do my own work on it. I don't really like this 15-minute candle here on ES. Not the biggest fan. Not the biggest fan here. Wow, you guys are we might hit 100 likes on the stream, guys. Keep smacking that like button on the way in. All right, if you guys get to 100 likes, I'll tell you the main thesis of my next big position trade. How about that? You guys get to 100 likes on the stream, it's what, 23 away? Yeah, it's not BioNTech. That's a decent one to look at, but that's not the one. Crowd still cruising here with the market doing what's doing. Roku looks okay, but this is going to glitch around, so I wouldn't really look at that too much. Coin's probably down. Oh, no, Coin's back up. Hello. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. Crowd got whacked there. That's probably with the market. Yep. I don't like this candle. I mean, you technically are just coming down and retesting this zone. But if this starts to fail here, spaghetti-o. Well, everybody in the Discord already knows the thesis on it. And there goes Roku. But yeah, if you guys get 100 likes on the stream, I'll tell everybody else what it is. I haven't even tweeted it yet. Let's see. Yeah, so you just got to retest the volatility zone. That's all you did there. Yeah, so I have a really small position in coin. It's not crazy. Why is that? It's gotta be up there. It's not BNTX. VSAT. Whenever you guys ask me about a company fundamentals that I don't know, it's obviously gonna take me I just don't know. I'd have to look at it a lot more. That's a really strong chart though. I will tell you that. That's a very, very, very strong chart. I love that chart. I would almost buy this just based on the chart. It's a really good one. You think it's SoFi? No. No, you guys all know what it is. It's the one I bought last week. I'm just going to tell everybody else the thesis on it so it makes sense to everybody. SoFi though is in an I am not selling any SoFi. SoFi's in an unbelievable position right now, in my opinion, with that new ruling that came out yesterday, with like them being able to custody Bitcoin. SoFi, not a lot of people know this. SoFi also is going to start operating in the home equity line of credit space. So that's going to be another revenue source for them, especially if you're able to see interest rates move down. You're going to see the volumes of HELOCs starting to move up, which could be very good for them over the next 3 or 4 years. Yeah, it is RKT, but we got to go over the thesis for it. So you guys got 12 likes away from being able to get up there, and then having me talk about it. So we'll see. Ooh, that's the existing home sales candle, or pending. I don't know what it is. I gotta look. I didn't even look today. Existing home sales and consumer sentiment. That's what we got here. Ooh, that's a candle. That's a candle, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if that holds. Capri looking good. Capri's looking really good here, guys. That's just slow grinding up. That's what we want to see. So the last couple position trades that I've had, I mean, Palantir 4x for us. SoFi is getting to a 3x. Philip Morris was epic. You got a really, really nice move there and a dividend payment. You had Yin, which was more than a double. Like, you have a few friends who work for RKD? Oh, that's cool, Alex. That's very cool. So, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this Roku candle right now. It's daily candle. Not the biggest fan. I'm gonna still hold this thing for a little bit, but I mean, if you come down and take out these lows, I'll just take the gains and run. Yeah, I want to see what these numbers are. Let's go to Financial Juice because they'll have it faster. Oh, that's good. Michigan 5-year inflation final, like inflation expectations, 3.2. The forecast was 3.2, but the previous was 3.3. So inflation expectations are moving down. That's good. Sentiment was 71.1, so it's lower. That's fine. But you got to remember too, sentiment, guys, is like a lot of the time what the market will view it as is a self-fulfilling prophecy. So just for example, if inflation expectations are moving to the upside, what does like a rational actor begin to do? Well, if you think that your dollar is going to be worth less than it is, like in the future, it's going to be worth less than it is right now, you're going to then go out and ask your employer. And that's kind of why this, I don't understand right now what this market's doing off of that data right now. So we're going to just wait and see what this thing wants to do. Maybe it's home sales, maybe it's something else. But initially off of the data that we've seen, that doesn't make sense. So this could easily wick. Okay, a rational actor would then request a higher wage from their employer. So what does that do? The employers as a whole, just thinking about this on a large scale, yeah, see, it's wicking. They can either do a bunch more layoffs or they can pay and their margins get compressed. So this move here, to me, not making a whole lot of sense off of that data. Home sales were up, which were good for sure. Yeah, I don't really understand that move. The market could just be waiting for an excuse to sell off. It also, though, hold on. Manufacturing was higher. Services was lower. Composite was lower, which should lead to higher expectations for cuts. Yeah, I don't understand that right now, this move. That doesn't make any sense. Walmart ripping? Yeah, that move in the market that we're seeing right now doesn't. Yeah, Wally, really great move. From the data that we just saw, this move doesn't make sense. I could be missing something, which is possible. But this is the exact opposite reaction of what I would have expected to see. So we'll see what happens with it. It's a big candle, though. That is a very, very, very big candle to the downside. So crowd losing it there a little. That's fine. Roku doing its thing. Capri still holding on, though. Ralph, do you see anything in this that would delay high cuts or anything? Because I don't. I don't see anything about this data that would warrant this type of move right now. I don't see anything in it. Like, think about it. This is the thought process. So when we go and take a look at this data here, let me go back to financial juice. I didn't see the housing numbers. That could be what it is. Inflation expectations lower. That's good. That's exactly what you want to see. Existing home sales 4.24 million, forecast 4.2, previous 4. Okay, home sales I kind of can see. Home sales, I mean that's yeah, I think they're pushing this a little. I think they're getting a little jumpy on this move down here. It could just be though that the market's at the high. I mean, home sales, I guess being higher could be seen as a little inflationary. But the sentiment data, in my opinion, was fine. That was good for cuts. Should we be getting a? Well, it's not necessarily we should be getting a positive reaction. It's just this 5.5. I mean, it's not that big. It's a 5.5 point candle. It just looks big because we're kind of just trading in this range. But it to me, it wouldn't make a lot of sense for that move to happen there. So I don't know. We'll see what happens later in the day. No, the inflation, the 5-year was right at expectations and lower than last time. From what I saw, it was 3.2, right? Yeah, actual 3.2, forecast 3.2, previous 3.3. That's what I see on it. So it's not that we should be getting a positive reaction. It's just that I don't think we should be getting that negative of a reaction. But who knows? We'll see. We will see. Market will do whatever it wants to do. Capri's looking great here, though. Somebody buy this out, please. Go do a buyout of Capri, please. Someone. Look at the 15 seconds. That'll explain it. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you do get these weird reactions to data, but like, I don't see anything in there right now. And usually we see stuff. Yeah, I don't see. I'm not seeing. Let me check something else. I mean, could it be sentiment falling? I guess, but I would say, oh, 1-year inflation expectation rises to 3.3 from 2.8. That's what it was. That's what it is. So that wasn't on the data sheet that we were looking at. But yeah, 1-year inflation expectations rises to 3.3 from 2.8. That's what it is. It's the 1-year number. That's what it was. So where's coin? Still looking fine. Roku got hit a little there, but that's fine. I'm going to keep holding that. Crowd looks good. Capri looks great. We'll just keep riding things out. Walmart for the Walmart was an epic one, guys. So you get that break. I think it was either what did I say, 94 or it was 90. I think it was like 94-24. That's a really good one so far. So congratulations to everybody in that one. Again, it just didn't make like rational sense for me to continue slinging things after all the positions that I already have open. But yeah, I mean that's kind of how it goes here. Oh, you were referring to 1-year. Okay, yeah, I was looking at 5-year. That's why I was like, what? Like. So that's fair though. Now on that reaction, that makes a little bit more sense. 1-year inflation expectations being that significantly higher. But again, it's just a survey. Oh, Capri's ripping there. Capri new highs. You just pushed Capri? Thanks, man. I'm not saying somebody, but I'm saying somebody go buy it out like a big company. Go buy out Capri. That's what I want to see. You get that buyout announcement if it happens. We're gonna be cooking. Crowd looking good. So then I just want Roku to continue higher there. I like this. I mean, you look at this on the weekly. This thing's looking really spicy. Like, I want to see Capri up here at like 26.50. Ideally, I want to make these free and then just let them rip. There goes Roku. So remember, I also had hedges going into today, which I got out of at open. Is the full take profit for Walmart 96? If you have shares, yeah. Oh, well, if you have shares, Giovanni, it would be, remember, with options, you're always making them free first. And then with shares though, yeah, I mean, I would go up to 96 right there. See how simple that is though? It's just like, or, I mean, it could even be like this right here, 96.19. Capri pushing. Long handbags. Sorry. Handbags for the win. Yeah. Yeah. This could be one of the best trades ever. I don't know. We'll see. It could be a really, really, really good trade. It's moving. Shop and LMND. We can take a look at both of those. Shop, maybe over the next couple of weeks here or days. You do have earnings coming up, and then LMND basing could be an interest. That's not enough, dude. Look at you guys that are in the Discord. When I say once you see it, you can't unsee it. Look at this effing chart. Look at it. Look at how pure this is. Just look at that, guys. You had 1, 2, 3 epic trade setups here. How much better can a chart look? I'll tell you guys right now, all stocks move in stair steps. All we're doing is trading the stair steps. It's the simplest and easiest, but most effective way to trade in the market. So again, make sure you guys are hopping in, taking advantage of that 50% off your first month sale. It's literally only $30 to hop in. So that link is at the top of the live chat. The code is trade. There's TME breaking. I kind of want to check the chain on this. How does the chain look? It only has monthlies, and the chain's garbage. We're not gonna look at that. You can do a shares trade on it if you want to, but options trade's not gonna go on that one. But yeah, shares trade, that's fine. I think the market's coming back down here too. Yep. What was that? Oh, Nikki leaks. Here we go. Here we go. This is 1 year ahead in 5-year ahead inflation expectations. Nikki leaks. 5-year went down actually, pal. All right. I see what you're saying. In the Michigan Consumer Survey at 3.3 and 3.2 respectively, concerns over the future trajectory of inflation were visible throughout the interviews and were tied to the belief that anticipated policies like tariffs. Guys, I swear to God, if they say tariffs again and inflation, I'm gonna lose my mind. The bond market is telling you that they're lying to you. Look at this. If tariffs and inflation ripping were a big problem, what would you have expected to see off of this data print? Yields ripping. What are you not seeing? The people in the bond market right now, the big players that are moving the bond market around right now are saying, yeah, right, that's not happening. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. The Fed and all of these different talking heads are being so incredibly intellectually dishonest with the way that they're talking about this data right now that it's just like they're overblowing this like crazy. It's insane. It's these PhDs at the Fed that are out here basically just citing something that they read in a textbook one time while failing to realize the actual reality of the situation that we're seeing. Yes, tariffs in a textbook are inflationary. But what you have to realize is that you have somebody like Donald Trump in office right now that does not want inflation to run out of control. It's a bargaining chip. This isn't political. It's just the Fed is making it political. And then what do you see? You see inflation expectations going up because people are listening to these idiots at the Fed, while also failing to realize that if they are going to shrink the size of the government, it's deflationary. It increases unemployment and decreases non-farm payroll numbers. They're only focusing on the one thing. It's the strangest thing ever. They got to get this through their heads. That's not an issue. I really don't understand this. Powell had to fight Yellen for years. Now Powell picking a fight with Trump. Yeah, that's literally that's effectively what we're seeing here. But that's why the market's moving. It's the Fed just coming out and saying things, and people are like, oh yeah, Jerome Powell might be right here. No, when are they ever right? I bet all of you guys have a friend right now that says random stuff, and like they're never right about anything. That's the Fed. and then the market starts to freak out. And you're like, what happened? Oh, I don't know. Roku down below those lows now. So this is interesting here. This is interesting. But again, you do see, like, if they're going to cite tariffs on this, it usually gets bought back up. But who knows? It's a Friday. The market's at the highs. We're going to let this thing go. Crowd doesn't look like it's going to do it today, but that position is still looking very good over here. Roku, we'll see what happens with this. I mean, this is still on a great trajectory here. So not a big fan of this daily candle, like I said before. And then the size for zero coins, I really don't care about. So we'll see what happens with that. NVIDIA on the weekly, I probably won't touch it, but definitely has a weekly setup here. Let's throw this on the weekly. It's okay. I don't really like that. That's not tight enough for me. You got some way out there today. No, you're right a lot. You're right a lot. Coin's getting hit there. Trump did say that at Davos he was going to demand that interest rates be lowered drastically. Yeah, but that's like me saying, like, I formally request a boom boom candle. Ulta. I might touch that a little. Coin's not cooked. Coin's fine. This is why I said you had to size this for zero. It moves around all over the place. Hold on. Let me take a look. Is this responsible of me to take on more positions right now? Dad, no. I gotta let some of these other positions play out before I consider doing anything else. So we will see. I declare bankruptcy. Yeah, guys, like Trump saying you can take this Ulta though if you want it. Trump saying that he's going to demand interest rates to be lowered is literally like me sitting on the stream and saying I formally request an up candle. It's like, all right, you can say it, but literally you have no effect on anything. He can't lower interest rates. I mean, we did have the taper tantrum in 2018 where Powell did end up capitulating, but we'll see. Where's crowd? How's that looking now on this little bounce? Yeah, it's chilling. Coin is completely like if this hits bit, it's not even unless these coin contracts like the whole position goes up like 500% instantly. This is not going to matter. I just like the setup, and it'll be interesting because Bitcoin looks good. You got some other interesting news going on. I like it. We'll see. Roku still holding on here, doing its thing. I'd love this obviously to get back above 84, go touch those highs, and see that type of movement there. But we'll see. You're going to need the market's help. Walmart though. Pure. There you go. New high on Capri? Really? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's ripping. Yeah, that's ripping. Yeah, we're looking great on those. Where's Beyond? Because that one's still interesting to me. It's setting up. UPST's doing absolutely nothing. Are you really gonna complain about UPST doing absolutely nothing when it ran from 68.80 yesterday to 70.30? Really, Sean? Really? We're gonna complain about 300% gains handed out yesterday. That's what we're gonna do. Your shares are happy? Yeah, that's a good one. That one's looking really good there. So I actually think what they're quoting the Capri's at right now is accurate. So that's good. Those are up 15%. Crowd moving back up. Coin doing fine. I mean, again, I'd like to see it above the highs there, but who knows, man? It either hits or it doesn't. That's what happened. Like with those size for zero trades. Again, I don't have to let it go to zero, but I don't really plan on doing anything on that today. Roku being silly. Capri, though, just cruising, ladies and gentlemen. That's nice. That's great. Looking great there, man. Long handbags, ladies and gentlemen. 100% was not enough. Dude, the 6880 entry gave you guys all like 300% yesterday. BYON is ripping. Is anybody still in this? Yeah, we're going to tweet. This is another one I called for you guys this week. I mean, the entry right here was what? It was 635. You're at 762. If you guys, I literally don't know what else to tell you guys. If you guys aren't in the private community with us, you guys have seen the gains I've been posting on Twitter, the Instagram story. Here's the link for it right there. Everybody, make sure you use code TRADE. That's going to give you 50% off your first month. It's literally only $30. It is the best value and best community out there in the market right now. There's nothing else that comes close. So again, prices are going to go up significantly low at the end of February. So make sure you guys lock in your rate before then. You either want to have success in the market or you don't. Simple as that. Your Capri shares are up 5.6%. Nice. You got next Friday 72, so you only got 100%. Are you going to complain to me about 100% gains? Ulta? Is it moving? I think it is. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, Ulta looks good there. I mean, I'm still at 56%, 55% on my Roku, 73% on the free crowds. My coins are flat. Like, I'm just letting everything cook. 2,000 shares at 615, 624. Thanks, Vix. Up, we're 22%. Alex, congratulations, buddy. That's unbelievable. Oh, look, here comes coin. Hey, bud. Hey, dude. Market's not looking too hot here, though. HD and lows look interesting. Yeah, they do. I think I put this in the Discord for you guys. I think HD is in the watch list. Yep, it is. Let's see. If you want to find success, then get in this group. It's worth it. Thanks, Short to Vic. Taylor, appreciate that. Well, my runners are free. You're not complaining. I know, Sean. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Yeah, just kind of letting positions cook today. The only thing I took was the coins. Oh, my Capris are getting snappy. I like that. I've got a decent size. I've posted my Capri position on Twitter. It's pretty good. Decent size on nothing crazy, but if it runs big, I mean, it'll be a really big trade. So, like, if those go up like 1,000%, I'd be thrilled. Like, if one day we wake up, I tweeted this yesterday too. That was a really good tweet. It was I'm gonna do more stuff like that. I'm gonna have a lot more fun on Twitter. It was, what was it? As an adult, the closest thing you'll get to the feeling of Christmas morning as a kid is when you wake up to a stock gapping up that you have short dated calls on. It's true, man. Giovanni, the main thing for you, I know we talk a lot in the Discord. The main thing for you, especially with options that are higher priced, is to make sure that you watch the risk management video. You can trade literally anything you want. As long as you don't have more than 1 to 2% of your account at risk in any given trade, you're going to be fine. Ulta's moving nicely there, though. Ulta's moving very good to start. Hold on. What's going on here? Roku's moving up a little. Crowd's moving up a little. So is Coin. Capri. Oops. Demanding handback buyout. I heard that works. Here's the interesting thesis about Capri, though. I don't actually. I mean, it's possible they do a buyout. They redo it because Lena Khan is no longer there, but you don't really need them to. If the stock was trading up here and it was having positive reactions to their earnings back in August here, what do you think the stock is going to do when it's, I don't know, 30 something percent lower? BYON touched what? BYON? Ooh, that's a good one. Capri, new highs. Love it. Love it, man. We're having some fun. Nah, now they're being mean on the chain. Now they're not being nice. So we'll see. I mean, I really like that setup. Really like that setup there, guys. So, oh my God, we're 5 likes away from 100. Guys, get it to 100 on the stream. Let's do it. Let's do it. A public live day, we get 100 likes. We're back, baby. Let's do it. Roku, though, being a disappointment to its bloodline today. Almost getting me 84.74. It was so close. Couldn't get there, though. Carp has to be happy. Yeah, I sent it. I what do you call it? I put something in that other group. Coin looking good. It'd be cool to see a big gap on this. Like an over the weekend Bitcoin rip and then all the cryptos run. Crypto stocks. I'd like that. I'd like that. Should I formally request it like Trump does with interest rates? I'd formally request a coin gap up over the weekend. Gotta be specific. Roku. Go Ulta. Yeah, is it running? Yeah, there you go. Ulta's running there. So I don't know. For like make it free, and then next TP is gonna be right around this area here, 447, and then 460. RKT setting up for next week? Yeah, it is. It is. I gotta go buy another 1,000 shares of it. Where is it? I told you guys, RKT is gonna form a setup here. Like off this move, like especially with the thesis. All right, we did hit 100 likes. I did tell you guys I was gonna cover the thesis on this. All right. So if you guys were paying attention on Twitter, which you should, I outlined kind of we should cover that first. Actually, we should go find that tweet and cover that first. Because that's going to be, I'll stay on for a little while longer today, just so I can do this with you guys. Because you did get 100 likes on the stream. I owe you that much. But also, for those of you guys that are sitting on the sidelines waiting for me to raise prices on you, it's fine. If you want to pay me more money every single month, that's fine with me. But I'm giving you guys the opportunity to get your first month for 50% off and lock in the lower rate. So that link's at the top of the live chat here where you guys can see these streams every day. All right, I got to find this tweet. I got to find it. Dude, I've tweeted a lot. The gains are awesome. Oh, here it is. Okay. Here are the basics of how I approach the market to make gains like this. All right. So my approach has 3 main pillars. I'm just going to read it so it's easier. It's easier for me to make sure I don't miss anything. My approach has 3 main pillars that all need to align in order for me to take a position. The first thing, and this applies to everything, is understanding the big picture. If you take anything away from this thread, it's that understanding the big picture of the market is critical. This involves having a really solid understanding of macroeconomic data, FOMC projections, central bank policy actions, as well as any fiscal policy actions and new laws and regulations by whatever the current administration is. If you're able to gauge the general direction of the tide correctly, you don't have to be perfect in your analysis, in the other elements of your analysis. Stop trying to find what the next hottest stock is and spend more time focusing on what actually moves the markets. That's the first thing, understanding the big picture. Okay. So in just talking about that right there, think about what the big picture is right now on something like an RKT. We have from big picture, we have interest rates in general, just treasury yields pretty much topping out here. Really, really significant move up in treasuries. And I mean, I can't go through the whole big thesis with you guys right now because it would take too long. But just in general, the bond market loves to overcook expectations. They did it a lot last year. We were able to just manhandle the bond market left and right just because they would overprice things. They would overprice no rate cuts, they would overprice rate cuts, and there's a lot of money to be made in those pendulum swings. And where does that come from? Understanding when they've overcooked it, looking at the data and understanding that. So that's the big picture here. Interest rates are probably a little bit higher than what they need to be right now. The second, a story. Any company that I allocate capital to has to have a certain it factor to it. What many people get wrong in this part of the analysis is that they try to get too deep and technical. Hold on, where is this? Too deep and technical in their analyzation process. This is a critical error. Remember, the market is an auction, and you still need demand and buying pressure to move asset prices higher. If you can't explain to an average high school student why a company has a higher likelihood than not to succeed, then the odds are the rest of the market won't understand either. The best investments are simple and easy to explain, and in hindsight, seem like no-brainers. Okay, what's the story with RKT? Well, it a lot, just very basically, it has to do with lending, mortgages, the housing market. Okay. So if our overall understanding is saying, okay, interest rates are probably going to head lower and we could easily see a lot more volume of some of these loans going out in the market, well, a company like RKT could benefit very significantly. It has a higher likelihood than not than moving up based on our overall macro thesis. Okay. We're going to do this quickly. Buying bases. This is the next part of it. This is where a good understanding of technicals and market psychology come into play. I am incredibly picky when it comes to deciding where I will buy. You guys can all make fun of me on Palantir, though, because that came bit me in the you-know-what. Many different things need to align. Not only does the broad market have to give me the green light for mid to long-term share purchases, but the structure of the chart needs to tell me it's go time as well. I'm never looking to buy and dollar cost average my way down until the market picks back up. I'm looking for really solid risk to reward entry points at good bases when the broad market and big picture view are aligning. Look at RKT. You have a very, very significant move to the downside here as interest rates are moving to the upside. And then you start to see it shift its trend. Okay, what was the broad market doing here too on Monday, January 13th? Let's just take a look. Again, that level that I was talking to you guys about RKT was 10. Okay, Monday, January 13th. Where's that? Oh, look, it's the bottom. I'm not going to nail the bottom, but I'm going to get pretty close to it. So what did you then end up seeing? Really solid move up, comes back down and respects this daily 10 exponential moving average. This is the day that I bought right here. Last Thursday. First block of 1,000 shares. It's like 11 grand, almost 12 grand, whatever. It's not a big position. So that's what I'm looking for. That's kind of the main, just very basic thesis on RKT. Community gains. Oh, what'd you do, Todd? What'd you do? What'd you do? What'd you do? Ho! Todd, I want to give a great shout out to you, buddy. You just nailed your first 1,000% trade on BYON. Guys, that is what this community is all about. I can't make it any easier for you guys to make money. You'd have to try not to. Todd, congratulations. That's unbelievable. That's a great way to wrap up the stream, guys. Guys, if you want to come in and give yourself the ability to nail 1,000% trades there, here you go. There's that link. Use code TRADE. It's $30 to hop in. You take one trade, you pay for the entire whatever time you're going to be in there for. So, team, great. I mean, good day today. Nothing crazy's happening. Roku screwing around. We got crowd looking really good. Capri's looking good. Ulta looking great for you guys that entered that one. Looking good across the board. Where's coin actually right now? Is that moving? Yeah, it's looking okay. Guys, Todd, I'm going to tweet that out right after the stream. That is absolutely phenomenal. Actually, we'll do that on the stream right now, because we gotta go make sure that tweet gets seen. So hold on. Don't leave. We're going to do something fun. We're going to do something fun here. Hold on. Nobody go anywhere. We're doing something fun. We haven't done this in a while. Hold on. Hold on. Nobody go anywhere. We're going to have some fun with this. All right, hold on. We're almost ready. We're almost ready. Then I'll send you guys on your way. All right, ready? Hold on. We're gonna do the tweet thing. Give me a few more minutes. I'm at 333% with Ulta because you. Dude, that's ridiculous. All right, ready? So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tweet this, and then all of you are gonna go like, retweet it, and comment on it, and say congratulations to Todd. We haven't done this in forever, but we're gonna do it today. We're gonna do a little one today. Give Todd a nice congratulations on this epic milestone, first 1000% trade. Here we go. 3, 2. Hold on. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Tweet. All right. Hold on. 1 second. I'll grab the link to it right here. Give it to you guys. We're gonna have some fun with this one. We're gonna have some fun with this one. All right. Let's see. Then I'll send you guys on your way. Likes, retweets, comments. Let the people know, team, what we do around here. Team, there's that link. Let's see. Are you guys being slackers here? You guys being slackers? Oh, no. There you go. There you go, guys. All right, folks. So, great Friday. Everybody enjoy your weekend. We're going to go have a lot of fun next week. We got FOMC meeting. We've got what do you call it? PCE on Friday. We've got a lot of crazy things happening. I might end up cutting this Roku today, just taking the money and running, letting the free crowds ride. Let's see here. Let's see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, enjoy your weekend. I will see you guys later. Peace.